For the second quarter here in the Interleague clash at Inverloch, Geelong District Footy League, Alberton Footy League. Ball comes to ground. The big fellow back on the ground to start the second quarter, and good interception by Scotty McDonald there. He intercepted the ball, the body, and I'd hate the big fellow to sit on me, Peter. He's a big man.
Well, that's interesting because I really don't see that Glasscock has to take the ball in the ruck. He should be palming it, and if he takes the ball on more opportunities, it gives us a chance to get control of the ball.
Well, good work on that occasion by Nicky Pavic got in the way there, and the ball's come clear to Aitchison, centre half back. He's chipped the ball to half forward flank, and is that 50? No, said the umpire, and it's a mark to Mahiris, who's drifted down from half back to half forward flank, or centre wing he's at the moment, and while he's holding up play. Now he moves with a big kick into centre half forward. Well, only one player went for the ball. That was Nicky Pavic. He read that extremely well, and Geelong District Footy League very quickly into attack. And there's a good mark to Andrew Williams, the half-forward flanker for the Geelong District Footy League side. Nice chest mark. Player running face on into him, as Noel has indicated. Perhaps could have been a free kick, but the mark was taken. So we'll take them anyway if we can get them, I guess, Peter. You don't...
Well, I think it would have been a free kick if it wasn't marked. So.
Well, Andrew Williams runs in on the left foot, a magnificent kick straight over the goal umpire's head, and Geelong District Football League on the board in this second quarter, very, very nicely off the mark to on the Raiders bingo scoreboard. Geelong District Footy League 3-1-19 now, trail Alberton Football League 5-1-31, and that's 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, I know it's a time-old cliche that if you can get the first score on the board in the opening minutes of the quarter, you've got a pretty good show, and that's exactly what we wanted the Geelong District footy side to do straight away, Eric.
Okay, umpire Haley bounces the ball. Tate against Glasscock, no clear winner again, kicked off the ground. Aitchison coming through from centre half back, gets a quick left foot kick. Mahiris tries to take the mark, can't do so, but gets the ball over to McDonald. McDonald onto the left, sees Darryl Bissett leading down the ground, can't get control of the ball. Illick goes in under the pack, trying to butter up, can't do so. The ball is cleared now by the Alberton League. Down the wing, big punch away there by Brown. Ball goes over to Alberton again. Alberton, a big push on through the number 15 in Graham. Graham gets the ball back into the centre of the ground where Chris Harris picks it up. Turns onto the right boot, goes down, and Ashley Perkins underneath the contest there, but there has been a free kick and it's gone to Conley. Conley for the Raiders, turns onto the left, a long kick down. Mahiris sets himself, and that's a very good mark, Nick Mahiris. Quick handball from a sitting position over to Highland. Highland through centre half forward, but the mark in a contest has been taken by Matt Chisholm.
Chisholm for the Alberton League on the left foot, drives it wide, but he's only succeeded in picking out Tate of the Geelong District side. He takes the mark almost in the centre square. Runs onto the left foot, drives it back towards the goal square. Big pack of players there. Player in front can't take the mark. It's snapped up by Stewie Scott of the Geelong District Footy League side, and the coach has put it on the right foot. What's he done? He's just offline. Magnificent roving there by Stewie Scott, but it is a behind to the Geelong District Footy League. On the Raiders bingo scoreboard, 3-2-20, trail Alberton 5-1-31.
And it's great to see Geelong District Footy League have had all the play this quarter so far, even if it's going 2 minutes.
We were all stoked up. The umpire never even moved.
Must be the same goal umpire Collingwood's had over the years.
Whalen looking to bring the ball back in, sees a lead there, and takes it off to Keeley. Keeley tries to play on, can't do so.
Tackle.
And he's been tackled by the big man himself in one, Mr. Darryl Bissett. Great tackle by the big heap, and 40 metres out, and I don't think he'll be looking for anyone to lay it off to.
Put it down.
I like this matchup on the wing here, big number 22 on 16.
Darryl Bissett, he's driven it to the... Well, he probably kicked it where he ran. Dick, we were behind him. He faced there, and unfortunately it's offline for the Geelong District Footy League side. It is a behind, and on the Raiders bingo scoreboard now, 4 minutes gone, second quarter, 3-3-21, Geelong District Footy League, Alberton 5-1-31.
Whalen kicks the ball back, contest through Chisholm. Goes up, but gets infringed, and Chisholm will take the free kick for a push in the back. Just outside 50 on the half-back flank. Looks up the ground, turns onto the left boot, pushes it down to a leading player there in Graham, but cut off there by, I think it was Jamie Collins from the Corio Footy Club, and he's been happy to punch it out of bounds.
Out of bounds in front of the interchange box for the Geelong District Footy League side. The big fellow, well, he's not dominating the throw-ins and bounce downs in this quarter. The ball back to centre wing. Aitchison and Brown using a bit of strength there. Aitchison doing well on that occasion. And Williams takes the ball. Handball back into Perkins. He sees a player, well, he thought he was loose on the wing in Christian Highland, but he can't quite get to the ball. And player, ball and all over the boundary line between wing and half forward.
And first time that it's gone into the Alberton forward zone this quarter.
Yes, and I think the comments both you made in at quarter time, the defensive area for GDFL doing very, very well at the moment. Ball thrown in, centre wing. Bit of a pack of players there. Finally it comes out to Pavic there of the GDFL. Handball's clear. Pollard running onto it. Scott running onto it. Player there in McFarlane perhaps could have shepherded, made things a bit easier, but well thrown forward by the GDFL. Pollard, excellent handball. He's tried to find, is it Mahiris? On his left foot. He's gone for the worm burner. Well, he's found Mick Ellick in the goal square, and as he's slung to the ground, Mick Ellick, he's thrown the ball to the right foot and kicked his second goal. So great work to forwards for the GDFL. And Raiders Bingo scoreboard now. Geelong District Footy League 4-3-27. They reduced the margin. Alberton Footy League 5-1-31, and that's 6 minutes into the second quarter.
And they're just starting to get a sniff now, aren't they, Peter?
And our special comments guru said, I think if we kick the first two, we can get back focused again.
That's what you hear on Geelong Radio, nothing but expert commentary.
Ball moving pretty well from the middle there, Noel.
Yeah, they're getting it out extremely well. I don't want to sound like Jack Grapsis and repeat everything you're saying, but they amaze me the way... What's the big fella when the ball goes into the Geelong forward line? He'll come out onto this wing.
Ball tapped down. Geelong got forward. A handball to that was Highland. Christian Highland gets it into the forward line. Jamie Collins, great roving. Handball back to Christian McFarlane. Can't handle the ball. And Alberton doing a good job bottling it up in the pocket there. McFarlane. Handball out to Bissett. Bissett unfortunately tackled and... well, the umpire said throwing the ball. I think it was probably dropping the ball. Would you suggest, Pete?
He pulled his arm out of the contest there. They quickly transfer play, and it goes over to where Bollum takes the kick. He plays on quickly with a handball. Ball comes out to Brown, who puts on a shepherd so that Alex Harris can come back and turn the ball back into the centre corridor. It's 3-1, and the one for the Alberton side tends to come away from the ball. He's picked it up and kicked to a leading Chris Whalen. About 45 metres out to 45-degree angle, and a good chest mark and quite good play there.
Scotty Cowie's got to stick just a little bit closer to him.
It's pretty hard when they break the ball clear in the middle, though, Dick.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's pretty hard to stop those sort of...
But Eric, the ball should have been intercepted by 16. Who's 16 for Geelong?
That was Justin Tate.
Not running hard enough at the contest. There he could have marked that.
A big fella, couldn't quite get there. Whelan on the right foot. Oh, it's a good-looking kick off the boot. We're behind him kicking that, and he has kicked his third for the day so far, and just perhaps slowing the momentum of the Geelong District Footy League down ever so slightly, because now 8 minutes into the second quarter. Raiders Bingo scoreboard, GDFL 4-3-27. They trail Alberton 6-1-37.
And one of the better players for the GDFL in Jamie Collins, who's representing the Raiders from the Corio Club, is in the hands of the trainers at the moment. Looks like he might have a bit of a calf strain, but gets to his feet before umpire Flowers.
I think a fella fell on him in that forward pocket
contest,
scrimmage there a moment ago.
Hope it wasn't 22.
25. Umpire Flowers bounces the ball down again. Glasscock and Tate. Tate tries his hardest. Contest comes down. Highland picks it up very quickly and gets a little quick kick out, but only to an Alberton player who pushes the ball down. Whalen makes position. So does Scotty Cowie, leading into the ball. Plays on quickly, looking for Scott down the wing. He in turn pushes the ball over to Brett Pollard, running through the centre of the ground. A quick kick down to where Mick Ellick claims to be pushed off the ball, and Brother Whalen pushes it back around the wing. Only to be intercepted there by Andy Williams. Williams plays on quickly, looking for Darryl Bissett. Bissett, a handball across to Mahiris, making position. Can't get control of the ball. Pushed out through the centre of the ground. Garnham picks it up, and the old-fashioned drop kick comes through with the ball over to Harris in the centre of the ground. He turns on a sixpence and kicks it back down. Ashley Perkins, though, marks it on the chest. He in turn pushes the ball with hands over to Beck. Beck turns it back into the centre of the ground. Mahiris up with one hand, can't get control of the ball. A big pack and no control there at all. Ball's pushed out again. A good smother there by Maheris. Now here's a chance for the Raiders side. 2-on-1. Scott puts his body on the line, can't get control of it. Pollard also looking for the boundary line and finds it, pushing the ball over on the Raiders half-forward flank attacking area.
A bit soggy in that half-forward flank, Dick, and the players just having a bit of trouble holding their feet. Has it been out in the ground, Noel, a bit wet there?
What's closer to the beach down that end?
Ball thrown in, half-forward flank for the GDFL. McFarlane, hands and knees, tries to get the handball out, can't get it through. Oh, good work, the Geelong defence there, running hard at the ball. And the ball in dispute, picked up by Aitchison on centre wing, drives the ball to the full forward area. Collins just slightly behind. McFarlane picks up the ball, gets a handball across to Scotty McDonald, tries to turn on the left foot, sees a lead at the full forward position. It's a free kick down the ground. Scotty McDonald earning the plaudits to the umpires today. He's been hard at the ball, and the umpire's giving him free kicks. He's put down after he kicked the ball.
Well, I think the difference there, Eric, he's hard at the ball and he's the first at the ball.
Yes, and the free kick has gone to his Belpost Hill teammate in Mick Illick. He's only 15 metres out, already 2 on his account. And it's a day of full forwards. Whelan already kicked 3. Mick Illick a chance now at the 11-minute mark to kick his third. In he comes. Good looking kick. Oh, the umpire's gone across, but I think it might have squeezed just in.
True.
So that's a goal to McGillick, another goal to the Geelong District Footy League, and on the Raiders bingo scoreboard now, Geelong District Footy League 5-3-33, Alberton Football League 6-1-37.
And I think going on what you said, Eric, if you're a full forward and you can't kick goals today in this weather and in these ground conditions, well, maybe you shouldn't be playing at full forward. It's ideally suited, isn't it, for goal kicking today?
And the ground's absolutely sensational.
That is.
Beautiful ground. Umpire Haley back into the centre of the ground. Tate makes position trying to get in front of Glasscock. Can't do so. Glasscock gets a quick palm down. Ball goes to Highland. Highland tries to clear it out. Only to as far as Pavey. Pavey onto the right boot looking for a lead of Whelan. And takes the mark on the chest. But pretty well done there by Scotty Cowie. He's pushed him outside 50. For the first time he's had to palm the ball off. And finds the chest of the number 15, which is Brian Graham, the vice-captain of the Alberton League. He bettered the angle a little bit, probably still will be kicking from 45 metres, or 46 as you like them right down to the metre, Eric. About the 46 metre mark. Comes in a bit of a stuttering run-up, and I think that caused the ball to go exactly where it did, and that's just over the point post itself, and to register I think only the second point for the Alberton side. So 6-2 I think they're up to at the moment, leading the GDFL Raiders Interleague side, and they're on 5-3.
Scotty Cowie kicked the ball to himself, has run on, and he's kicked the ball well outside the 50 metre area. Tate takes the mark. Well, it was well recovered there by the Geelong District player in Stewie Scott. He slipped, but was able to recover himself, took the mark and copped a fairly heavy tap to the back. That's Highland taking the mark now at half forward for the GDFL, and they're just moving the ball forward, and now called to play on the left foot, drives the ball towards centre half forward. Well, I would have thought McFarlane might have infringed there, but the mark was taken anyway by Chisholm of the Alberton side. Comes across the ground. Oh, great work there by Connolly. Over to Bissett. Bissett the handball to Scotty McDonald. Scotty McDonald is run down, unfortunately, and the ball's turned over. And but again, it's Roland Beck on centre wing has taken a great chest mark and doing a great job at half back. But his kick, unfortunately, sadly astray. And I see Simon Conley looks as if he's sort of somewhere in the forward line at the moment. The ball to half forward for the Alberton Footy League. Beck once again. Sees a lead there from Cowie. He's going to have to make good ground. Finally gets it. Turns on a threepenny bit. Big handball over the top, but it's got, well, I thought it had gone astray, but the ball tried to kick it off the ground in Tate. Took the easier way out. Geelong District Footy League. There's just, it's a game of good fortune at the moment because nobody's handling the ball too well until Pollard. Great handball to Williams, and here go the GDFL into the forward line. Williams sees the lead there from Collins. An excellent mark, an excellent kick. And Jamie Collins sees a lead further up the ground, and it's Williams who's run from centre wing. He's run 70 metres and taken the mark inside 50, almost directly in front. So good work from the GDFL. And Dick, he'd be a chance?
He'd be a chance, and Scotty McDonald took a pretty bad knock just before too, was in the hands of the traders, but he looks like he's come out of it okay.
Isn't that what the Alberton Football League were scared of? The way Williams worked his way up the ground there. That was brilliant, wasn't it?
It was, and just to let himself down from a great piece of play, he's just popped it onto the boot and just missed to the right-hand side of the goalposts as we look at them here, and popped it through for another point.
So we've been playing now 15 minutes into the second quarter. Raiders bingo scoreboard, Geelong and District Footy League 5-4-34, Alberton Footy League 6-2-38.
Staley kicks the ball back in where it's been marked in the centre of the ground there by Pavey, the captain of the side. He pops it over to where Mark Garnham turns onto the right and finds an unchecked Alberton player there in Glenn Bolam.
Yeah, I agree.
Bolam quickly plays on to the left, looks for his full forward in Whelan, who's leading well up the ground. Too far up the ground, actually. Nick Pavic takes control off the hands of the pack. It's scooped out by Perkins, who hits one of the Alberton players fair on the chest. Boland trying to clean up, and does so by pushing the ball over the boundary line on the half-back line for the Raiders Interleague side.
Ball out of bounds in front of the reserves box of the Alberton side. Half-forward flank, Tate in front, taps the ball toward the boundary once again. Williams intercepts on the left foot, drives towards centre wing, but he's picked out somebody in the second row of the social club. They've taken the mark.
I think I might have been Rosemary, actually. I saw her take a flying leap through the air.
So the ball out of bounds on the ball. True centre wing, Alberton Football League in possession.
Actually, one Philpot could get off the ground.
Ball driven, wow, that's a huge
Brown, I think it is.
Like Brown of the Alberton Footy League. But gee, I tell you what, you wouldn't see many better marks in any brand of footy than that. Brown drives towards the lead of Whelan full forward. Scotty Cowie, great effort at fullback, and has taken the mark in front of his opponent in Whelan, and what a great effort.
Pollard. Hands from Cowie over to Brett Pollard. Pollard looking for someone back in the centre of the ground, but it's only Alberton players. They pick it up. Nearly a throw there. Quick hands out. Hands and he's been tackled as he tried to play on Simons and can't get control of the ball. Well tackled there by...
I think the umpire goes to second.
Scott McDonald.
He's lost
great
the plot,
play. And he gets the pat in the back and the free kick. Plays on quickly. Down where he's trying to get Maheris to fly high. He does so, but can't get control. Gets a quick hands out to Stewie Scott. Scott to Collins. Collins looking further down the ground, looking for Darryl Bissett, but pushes himself under the ball, and a little bit of help from the Alberton side there, and it's pushed over on our half-forward flank now. And really, I think
a great one-on-one contest there, isn't it? Staley and Bissett, both strong.
They are strong boys, and they like using their body.
Ball out of bounds. Half-forward flank for the Geelong District Footy League. In it comes. Big pack of players around the ball. McFarlane doing the ruck work. Gets it down to Stewie Scott. Little chip toward the full forward position. Illick not quite quick enough to get there. Picked up by Simons from the Alberton side. Exchange of handballs. Takes the ball out of the danger area for the Alberton side. Scotty McDonald in front of the pack. Stands his ground. Gets a handball across to... that was Perkins.
Ashley Perkins, yeah.
Back to McDonald. He sees the lead there from Christian McFarlane, and he's taken a great mark at the centre half forward position. And he's been struggling a little bit today, coming back, I suppose, a couple of weeks with a hamstring injury, Christian McFarlane, but he moved well to that, Dick.
Yep, he certainly did.
So now McFarlane, he's 35 metres out, be kicking from 40, and a goal here would be, put the GDFL in front. McFarlane moves in on the right foot. It's not a bad looking kick. The goal umpire is right on the mark. What, that he didn't get the distance? Williams it is. Hooks it over the right shoulder, and from what looked like a goal at one point, I think it is now a point. So Andrew Williams, he's second behind for the day. The Raiders bingo scoreboard at what are we on? 19 minutes into the second quarter. 5-5-35 the GDFL, 6-2-38 the Alberton Footy League.
Yeah, the GDFL got a hold on now, because it's about this time in the first quarter when Alberton suddenly took control.
On a bit. Well, they haven't been able to do that. Staley's kicked out and found Chisholm on a half-forward flank. He got a bit of a push in the back. Free kick to Chisholm, plays on through the left, looking for Pavey in the middle of the ground, and has a couple of grabs at it, but the umpire says play on. Ball goes to ground and a pack forms. Well done there to bottle it up. I think they certainly tried very hard there, the Raiders side.
And just a reminder at this point, our half-time, where are they now today? Terry Emon, one of the great interleague personalities of local Geelong football. Ball on centre wing. Perkins kicks the ball to Collins on half forward. Collins on the left foot goes toward the full forward position. Bissett then Staley again do battle. This time Staley through a bit of pace, got the ball away. Darryl almost had a win, but the ball now from Alberton comes to centre wing. In good position there is Alex Harris on this occasion, one of the three sets of brothers, and plays on quickly. Sees the player loose on centre wing.
Garnham, I think it is. No, it's not. It's Graham.
Graham eludes his opponent there in Aitchison. Kicks toward the full forward position. Whelan, he's given Cowie to slip. He led Cowie under the ball and then went back, but the ball is out of bounds, 15 metres from the behind post, and the ball is moving so quickly that the boundary umpire is having some difficulty keeping up.
Mate, I think Scotty Cowie's worked him out now. I think the problem was he couldn't nail him when he was leading, but now they seem to be playing a bit more man on man.
Hill doing the ruck work from the throw. Ball handed across to Whelan there. That was the throw, but allowed to continue. Whelan on the left foot has kicked his first behind for the day. And on the victory trophy, on the Raiders bingo scoreboard, 6-3, 39, the Alberton Footy League. They lead the GDFL 5-5, 35. Ball being recovered, and this time we'll see what Scotty Cowie can do with the ball. Looking for some options.
Play across, but he's not going to.
No, it's a long kick to the outer side. The lead was Aitchison. Off hands has come to the back. Nicky Pavic, he's well clear. Touches the ball on the ground. Now gets it on the boot. Drives it so it's two kicks and the ball is at centre half forward. Well, 2-on-1 against the GDFL. I don't know where the forwards have got to, but Alberton Footy League all of a sudden do it pretty easy. Pavey takes it out, finds Simons on centre wing, and Simons of the Alberton Footy League now plays on, drives the ball towards centre half forward. McDonald drops into the gap, but I don't know what happened there.
Touched off the boot, Eric.
Oh, so thanks, Noel. Didn't see that, and umpire quite correctly. We'll now have a bounce down.
Haley on the 50-metre line in the forward line for the Alberton side. Bounces it down. Contest there between Tate and number 21 for the Alberton side in Dwyer, the second ruckman. And ball's gone to ground. A bit of a scuffle up, and he has paid a free kick too high, and it's gone to Justin Tate for the representing from the Anarchy side. He plays on quickly, pushes the ball out to where
Like,
I think it might be Perkins,
Ashley
is it?
Perkins, yep.
Perkins takes a nice little chip pass. He in turn chips it over the head of his opponent to Brett Pollard, who was running into a gap. Working the ball around well, they're looking for options.
Still continuing to run, Dick.
Yeah, they certainly are, yep. It's
Pollard again. Looks through the centre of the ground, can't find the marker. Quick hands through Pavey. Back to Graham. Graham pushes it open into space where the number 11 there in Bolam tries to turn through Scotty Cowie. Does so, turns onto the left, and Brown sets himself in the front of the pack, and he's the thorn in the side, I think.
It's B-R-O-W-N.
I think number 15, what's his name from Alberton?
Yeah, Brian Graham.
He's absolutely carving us up at the moment.
Well, he's the vice captain here today, and I think he's also the coach of Fish Creek.
Brown it is, 20 metres out, directly in front, puts the ball on the right foot, and he's kicked it straight through the middle. So Cameron Brown kicks his first goal, and on the Raiders bingo scoreboard, it's a goal the GDFL didn't want, I guess. Getting close to half time, it's 24 minutes gone. Alberton Footy League 7-3-45. They lead the GDFL 5-5, 35, and that's probably the one they didn't need, Dick.
They didn't need that one, and it was unfortunate we missed out on a couple of opportunities down on that forward line, and they seemed to go missing. There was a few forward players missing, and I hope Stuart Scott has noticed that, and we'll have the runner out there to fix things.
And it's interesting that the Cameron Brown that's playing at centre half forward today, this is his home ground, the Inverloch Kongwak.
Would you believe now it's full forward? They've had a swap there, you know.
And he also is one of the only higher profile players playing with the Alberton side. He has played for Liam Gather in the major leagues, and it shows.
Liam Gather known as the Parrots.
Parrots.
There you go.
Umpire Flowers with the ball in the centre of the Inverloch Oval now, ready to resume play. Down it goes. Dwyer missed the ball on that occasion, comes to ground, stacks on the mill, and we'll have a secondary bounce. Still in the centre circle. Ball didn't move too far at all. Now Tate is going to do battle with Dwyer once again. big pack of players around the ball in the centre of the ground here. Dwyer gets the tap forward for the Alberton League. Coming through is Pavic for the GDFL on the left foot, drives towards the
good mark.
The centre wing, a very strong mark. Scotty McDonald doing a great job for his team today. There's the lead. Player loose on half forward flank for the GDFL. It's Tate. Gets a handball across to Williams. Now can he convert on this occasion? Runs in on the left foot. Yep. Not too good off the boot, but I tell you what, I think it's over the goal umpire's head. Looking for all clear. It is a second goal to Andrew Williams of the GDFL, and that's the quick answer they needed on the Raiders bingo scoreboard now. GDFL 6-5-41. Trail Alberton Football League by 4.73-45, and we've been playing now 25 and a half minutes.
And very encouraging signs there. For a start, we've come from behind to get in a controlling position, and secondly, they're doing the right things at the right end of the quarter this time, unlike the first quarter when they faded out.
And it is good. All the under-18s are over there spurring young Darryl Jones on doing the running. The ball's bounced in the centre of the ground. No real winner, but Williams takes it off a clear bounce, pushes it down, and mark's been taken there by Christian McFarland, I believe.
How far did Williams run?
14.9 metres.
What have got 999 repeating?
Eric, I'm harping back to that point you brought up before. We seem to be winning out of the centre, don't we?
We are now, certainly, and now Christian McFarlane, again, the chance to give us the lead. No, he's not going to make the distance again, but off hands, and I just wonder if that hamstring problem, Pete, might be just trouble. He's not really kicking through the ball, is he?
He's not, he looks a bit proppy, but I think where it's working for the Raiders side is the likes of McFarland, Illick, Bissett. They have a few of the bigger guns there that can fill different roles.
Raiders bingo scoreboard 6-6-42, GDFL 7-3-45, Alberton Football League. Ball on centre wing. Players coming at us. Simon Conley gets it to Williams. Williams, a little chip pass to half forward, and it's Brett Pollard. The two Bellpost Hill boys doing very well in this quarter. Pollard and McDonald. Pollard is he's 60 metres from goal. A lot of movement in the forward line, a lot of players in the forward line.
He's walking around and getting...
He's probably gained, now the umpire is calling to play on his. Good work, Brett Pollard. He's run almost to 50 and now he's kicked it straight over the fence. A shocking effort. And after doing all the good work, he got the player out of position. And unfortunately for the GDFL, Brett Pollard, he's very disappointed with himself there. And Scotty McDonald now stands the mark. Alberton Footy League get the ensuing free kick. And away they go. Switch the play to the other side of the ground. Leading in the race for the ball is Chisholm, but unfortunately can't bring it to order, and it's out of bounds this time between wing and half forward on the social club side here at the Inverloch football ground.
I think it's very necessary that they hold the ball in their forward line for the next minute. The ball's been thrown up. Dwyer tries to get it, can't do so. Down, hits the deck. Pavey picks it up and gets a quick handball across to Simmons. Simmons pushes the ball forward down the wing area. It's picked up through, I think it's Williams. Williams gets a quick handball over, and Collins takes possession of that and kicks it long into the forward line, but only to be marked in the last line of defence by Garnham.
Garnham plays across the ground. Goal.
And that was reminiscent of the old Collingwood days when they used to do silly things like that.
Dick nearly fell out the box when you said that.
And all it's done is found the boundary line on the opposite side from the social club rooms.
Interesting, the other big ruckman going off the ground to bring a small on.
Might be because our smalls are doing quite well. There's one of them. Highland can't get control of it. Quick handball out by Graham.
Ball.
Graham. Yep. He has been paid a free kick, and that's been well done by Pollard. He might make amends for the bad kick earlier. Looking down the ground, a few leads. McDonald leading. A little chip pass into Collins, who's moved into space. I don't think they need to take too much time here. He plays on quickly over to Williams, and Williams is inside the 50 now, and he's not even going to turn around and have a look down the ground. He says, no, I know where the white line is. I'm 40 out. I'm going to have a little ping at these.
Well, they controlled the ball pretty well then, Noel.
Yeah, he said to me last night, if he gets the ball anywhere inside the 50-metre arc, he's not passing it.
Williams now on the left foot. He's
Great
gone
goal.
for home. And
Great goal.
Or is he just offline?
Great goal.
Is it in?
That'll do me. Thank you very much.
Gee whiz.
Third goal for Andrew Williams, and your words are pretty right there, Noel. On the Raiders bingo scoreboard, the Geelong District Footy League have hit the front late in the second quarter, almost 30 minutes. 7-6-48. Alberton Football League 7-3-45 in what Dick is a very high class quality game.
It's a fantastic game of football. Definitely the scoring end down that end of the ground, the beach end or the pub end as we call it. I'm thinking that let's hope that we've got enough stamina to come out now in the third quarter and go on with the game. But we'll have to wait and see.
There can only be seconds to go in this second quarter. Umpire Haley bounces it down. Tate actually flies high and gets control of it, but only as far as Pavey. Pavey picks the ball up, pushes it forward, and clears it to one of his own players, who bangs it down. Whelan turns on a penny again. Quick handball over. Whelan, a quick handball over there to Bolam, and Bolam onto Brown, and they've answered very, very quickly. The only time I think the Raiders side touched the ball there was when Tate pushed it down the throat of Pavey in the centre of the ground. And it is interesting, the points you make, both the ruckmen are off the ground now for the Alberton side, and I just wonder whether their coaching staff have said, we are being run off our legs here, we've got to get a few of the tools off the ground and see if we can match them with leg speed.
Interesting, Noel, down at ground level. That's probably the first time that Tate's got a clear tap away and they got the goal.
Yeah, you're right there. And just getting back to Peter Walker's comment about the tools going off, that was the coach's main concern at quarter time. He was worried about Geelong's pace, and I think I might have made the comment in the first quarter, it's very fast and it's still fast.
Ball bounced down again. Oh, Collins crashes his way through the centre. A magnificent pass, but well read there by that player in Staley, but he's only found Stewie Scott on centre wing for the Geelong District Footy League. Scott sees Collins at, well, actually you can see the sun get in his eyes there. He really lost sight of it, and the siren has sounded, and he's had a pot shot, but wouldn't have counted. So there we have the half-time siren, half-time score at the Inverloch Football Ground. Raiders bingo scoreboard, Geelong District Footy League, 7 goals, 6-48. They trail the Alberton Football League, 8 goals, 3-51, in what has been a very entertaining, high-class first half of football here in the Interleague game.